With new teachers and new programs coming to Prosper, change is inevitable. What sorts of new things will these changes bring? How did Lady Eagles volleyball fare against J.J. Pierce High School? Are they still above their already high expectations? Julia Brantley will also be sitting down with us in studio to give us insight on what we can expect to see from the new Spirit Leader class. Prosper traditions are one of a kind, and we'll take a look at last week's Western Pep Rally first home game. Today, Wednesday, September 9, 2015.
From Prosper High School, this is Eagle Nation News with JT Graham, Ty Bowman, and Shaznay Hartman.
Good morning, guys. What's up? I'm JT Graham, and welcome to another episode of Eagle Nation News. With me are Ty Bowman, and filling in for Shaznay Hartman is Jordyn Lewis. Today we got a fantastic show, and we're going to kick it off starting with the new teachers and programs to Prosper High this year.
Yeah, JT, I know there are lots of new teachers here this year, just like there is every year. And one of them I know of is Miss Gans.
She's for choir,
yeah,
isn't she?
She's the new assistant choir director. And, Mr. Hinton left. I didn't know how I was really going to feel about that because, he was like my boy. And so, yeah. So, he left. He took the head position in Garland, so I'm super happy for him. But, I'm also super happy with Miss Gans. She knows what she's talking about. She's a great singer, everything you need for a choir.
That's just one of the changes we got this year.
Yeah, you're right, JT. There are a ton of other new programs. One of the new programs that I heard of was the new Spirit Leadership class.
Spirit Leadership. I got a lot of bros in that class. Shout out to them.
I was supposed to be in that class for flag running, but
Flag running. I told you I was gonna expose you, and I am.
No.
Let's rewind it back 2 games. Birdville, we scored a touchdown, obviously. We scored 35 points, for crying out loud. But, so I see the Prosper Eagles sign, I see the P, I see the H, and then S.
Oh, gosh.
S with little Ty running with the flag.
Yeah, little, I don't know about that. But, I was running the hardest, and, the horn went off. It kind of startled me, and I just kind of tripped up.
Too heavy for you, I understand.
No, nothing's too heavy for me. But,
hashtag Soldiers, hashtag Hack His Life.
All right, guys, to bring it back, a new school year comes with new students and new teachers as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I know every year I get the new teachers, and so, this year I actually have less new teachers, but, seems every year upperclassmen are like, hey, did you get this teacher? Did you get this teacher? And I'm like, no, I got this person, and they're like, oh, you must have got new teachers. It's like every year.
I got lucky. The teachers that I have, I've known for 4 years. at least that they're in the building.
Yeah.
But we all know Prosper experiences dramatic growth consistently year to year, which in turn allows new doors to be opened for the students at PHS. Jordyn Lewis and Abner Murillo set out to find these programs and talk to the new teachers about their thoughts on Prosper High.
With growth comes changes. Prosper High has around 2,100 students. With that, we have hired new teachers and added new programs such as orchestra and Spirit Leadership class.
Spirit Leadership is all about the spirit and the pulse of the school. And we're just trying to build pep rallies, build spirit, support each other.
We're going to be setting up different fun activities for people to do during pep rallies, activities for after school stuff. And
I just feel like if you can put a smile on somebody's face, that's what it's all about. And that's what I hope this class does. I want to see those kids out there smiling, enjoying coming to high school every day and making those memories. Or as Mr. Wright says, making those wow moments. They always say, do what you love. Every day I do what I love.
Prosper is well known for their Mighty Eagle Band, but unlike most schools, we did not have an orchestra. This year, Prosper decided to give the program by taking on Mr. Planks and making orchestra a part of PHS.
It is a musical ensemble, and we have a need. Several calls put in administration for several years, and they just finally said, hey, it's time. I would be lying if I said that I didn't feel the pressure to make sure that it's a success this year. I'm the first orchestra teacher in Prosper. I'm trying to create or make my own mark here in Prosper.
These new programs and teachers can only add to the variety of Prosper's curriculum.
I love the atmosphere here. I love that my whole team is, has my 6. They are behind me 110% all the time.
We are excited to see how these programs and new teachers benefit our students and Prosper as a whole. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Jordyn Lewis.
And coming up next, we sit down with Julie Brantley, the head of the new Spirit Leader program. And our very own Khalil Adams will give us a scoop on volleyball's last game, and we will also show you a recap of Friday's pep rally and football game.
American girls and American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always
When you're wearing red, white, and blue this Friday, remember, they aren't just colors. They're everything we stand for in the USA. Freedom, unity, and of course, the Eagles. Because we aren't just Prosper, we are America, and we are one.
And in the studio with us today is Coach Brantley. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, no problem. And let's talk about Spirit Leadership. I know it's a super popular class this year.
It is.
But let's kind of clear up some confusion with it.
Yes. Well, the Spirit Leadership class came about because last year I had student leadership, and
Right.
I felt like we have spirit. Yes, we do, but
Well, that's no doubt.
we can always do better. And so I went to Mr. Wright and I said, I would love to make a new class. One that supports not just athletics, but goes ahead and supports everybody. So we weren't looking to support FFA, for example, UIL, but we're out there to kind of be the pulse and spirit and get it really going. Just
Yeah, I
a
think
lot different.
there was some confusion, like it was just football.
Oh
but-
no,
yeah.
no, we're out there to support everybody and do it for all organizations. And fortunately, in that class, I have students from all organizations, and we can get it all together. And y'all saw what we did, during lunches last week.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
So a lot of people hit the Quan.
Yes, yes, we did.
So,
we sure did.
so what kind of inspired the idea? Because we've always had spirit leaders, but we've never had like a spirit leader class.
Well, that just kind of came out of mine and Mr. Wright. We sat down to talk one day, and I said, I just see that Spirit and Prosper can go so much further. And so out of that came Mr. Wright's, you know what, I agree with you. And so we wanted a class where we could talk with the kids, get them together and just say, okay, what do you think we need to do for the students at Prosper to feel more welcome and more involved? That's what this is all about, is more involvement, yes.
Okay, so I know that there are a lot of students that would like to be a spirit leader, and you can't take all of them, so how do you decide on which people?
Well, you saw what we did last week. I want them out there.
God.
I want them showing and demonstrating what they can do in front of their peers.
Hey,
A
we
lot
had
of-
people. We had people try out for it too.
Yes, we did. And
My hats off to them because I don't know if I could have done that.
yeah, I agree with that. And some we did not take, but you have to show what you've got. You've got to be the most spirited. You've got to be out there and not afraid to, kind of let loose a little bit and show what you got.
You got to be live at the front row.
Exactly.
Well, thank you
That's
so
how
much for being on. And I think we have some clips of our student section coming on later
that's
on the
awesome.
show. All right, let's kick it to Khalil Adams with sports. Khalil?
Oh, God. Oh. We had it. After another dominant year last year, our volleyball team keeps their state momentum against J.J. Pierce last night. We're having technical difficulties. Please hold on. Prosper's varsity tennis team took on McKinney North last night. The Eagles had an overall score of 6, which didn't quite match up to the McKinney North's 13. Although we took the loss, we still had 4 singles and 2 doubles win. Savashka Iyengar, Amy Smith, Neha Madira, and Ben Grawi won their matches. And for doubles, the team of Savashka Iyengar, Amy Smith, and Erin Covelin and Emma LaRoche both got the victories as well. They have a 1-1 record for the season, and they play Wiley East next Tuesday at home. Last night's run was amazing for the cross-country team. While we didn't get the win, we took 4th place, and we had a ton of overachievers. They had 28 personal records last night, and 15 of those records were for their first time running a 5K. Prosper swept J.J. Pierce in a very commanding way. Hallie Kylinger had 15 kills and 3 assists. Abby Gargis had 14 kills and 14 digs. Senior captain Ashley Brown had a whopping 45 assists and 15 digs, and Kylie Ma added 12 digs to assist the team to an amazing victory. Everybody come out Saturday morning to watch your Eagles football team play against Highland Park at Dallas Cowboy Stadium. Back to JT.
Last Friday, with both the Western Pep Rally and the football game going on, Prosper Pride was back on display. Jack Parker has more. And when we come back after this commercial, we'll kick it to Hannah Dennis with weather.
Weather changes constantly, and it's hard to get a perfect forecast. A cold front moved in during our 3-day weekend, making this week to be in the 80s instead of the 90s. August was our driest month since 2010, but don't worry, rain is on its way. So far, our biggest chance of rain will be on Thursday morning. We are expected to have more rain this season than normal. For September, October, and November, we are expected to see 3 to 4 more inches of rain. Our average rainfall for those months is usually close to 9 inches, but we will be expecting close to 12 to 14 inches. With that in mind, expect October to be in the 80s and November to be in the 60s. I'm Hannah Dennis, and lightning comes before the thunder.
PHS's Math Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, will be holding its first meeting of the year on Wednesday, September 9th at 7:55 a.m. in Miss Wood's room. 11:32 for all returning members and anyone interested in joining. For more info, check out our website on School Wires.
Bowling tryouts will be at 7 p.m. on Monday, October 5th at Allen Bowl. A parent meeting will be held 2 weeks before tryouts, and for any further questions, contact Ms. Winter.
The art clubs will meeting Wednesday, September 9th in room 1035. Now you can still make it to the after-school meeting today at 3:45, even if you missed the meeting this morning at 7:45.
Tickets to the Highland Park versus Prosper football game are on sale today in the main office. Sales will end Thursday at 4 p.m.
Smokehouse Barbecue is at the food truck today and will feature your choice of pulled beef, pulled pork, chicken stuffed in a fresh baked potato, or served on the bun.
That's my kind of food.
Each entree comes with a biscuit and your choice of barbecue sauce.
If you are new to Prosper ISD this year, we would like to help you to get connected and build relationships here at PHS. On Monday, September 14th, from 4 to 6, PHS will host a new student social in the cafeteria. Student leadership and mentors will be on hand to help the facilities with the activities. Please RSVP to Ms. Mueller in the assistant principal's office before Friday.
And for all you new students out there, I'm in student leadership, and I can tell you right now, we got a lot of cookies, so you got something to look forward to. And I think that's the end of our show today, guys. So thanks for coming out and watching us. I'm JT Graham.
I'm Jordyn Lewis.
And I'm Ty Bowman.
Live long and prosper.